intercom checking. 1, 2, 3. Yep.
1, 2, 3.
All right. So we go to 125.10. So.
Sydney departure, Singapore 212, very good morning. We are climbing flight level 28056.
Singapore 212, heavy fin departure today.
What's wrong?
I don't have a pen. Maybe it's in here. There's supposed to be one in here always. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Okay.
Yep.
X-ray Fox Bravo, call approach 128.3.
128.3, X-ray Fox Bravo.
Right. So we want to do sorry. Switch that.
Showers in area, nil significant cloud. Temperature 20, QNH 1010. First contact with Camden Ground, notify us information Alpha. Camden, tell information Alpha, runway 06, wind variable 5 knots, skyhill tire wind 3 knots, visibility greater than 10 kilometres. Showers in area, nil significant cloud. Temperature 20, QNH 1010. First contact with Camden Ground, notify us information Alpha.
One more time.
Camden, tell information Alpha, runway 06, wind variable 5 knots, skyhill tire wind 3 knots, visibility greater than 10 kilometres. Showers in area, nil significant cloud. Temperature 20, QNH 1010. First contact with Camden Ground, notify us information Alpha.
Alright.
Camden, tell information Alpha, runway 06, wind variable 5 knots, skyhill tire wind 3 knots.
We're going to switch off avionics.
QNH 1010.
Permission to start.
With Camden Ground, notify us information Alpha. Camden, tell information Alpha, runway 06, wind variable 5 knots, skyhill tire wind 3 knots, visibility greater than 10 kilometres.
I've left off the
significant cloud. Temperature.
Just turn this off. Yep. So I finished with this checklist here,
yep.
So I'm about to start that.
Yep.
If I understand correctly, before I, oh yeah, of course I need the avionics on to make a radio call.
Yes, correct.
So stupid. All right, cool. So for that I need to make sure I've got the right frequency. So we are at ground 121.9, that's correct. And I've got COM1 enabled and COM1 microphone enabled as well. Alright, so I'll make the call now. Camden Ground, Cessna 172, Julia Bravo Charlie at the Scout hangar, requesting start and taxi for circuits with information Alpha.
Bravo Charlie Ground, start approved, taxi holding point Alpha, runway 06.
Start approved, holding point Alpha, runway 06, Julia Bravo Charlie. Okay. So now I can continue with the startup engine checklist. So throttle already 1/4 inch, the mix is idle cutoff, propeller area is clear, master switch is on, the flashing beacon is on. Avionics should probably be off. Yeah, because it's drawing.
Romeo Whiskey Canada.
Okay, avionics is on.
Report again at Cobley Bridge.
Radios. So we are on ground now. We're leaving on ground until we get to the holding point Alpha. Flaps are retracted. Yep, on both sides. Circuit breakers are still in, checked. All right, so we start with a, I need to set the QNH. 1010 for QNH. Okay, so we've got 5 knots wind, which is variable as well, plus occasional tailwind at 3 knots.
Yep.
To keep in mind. All right, so I'm going to start with the, let's put that here. I'm going to start the taxi to the run-up area. I'm going to set the directional indicator a bit later. So I'm going to start with the taxi. Good to go?
Yeah, just, I don't know if I showed you last week how to lean the aircraft when it's on the ground.
Yeah.
So we've got 1,000 RPM. And you just keep turning this and watch the RPM indicator.
So the RPMs are increasing now.
Yes.
So you're getting more performance from the engine. That's because the lean, the mix is getting, I guess, better for the circumstances,
it's more
for
efficient.
the pressure.
Yeah. So that's how you properly lean it on the ground. Then you might find when you push the throttle in to move, it may cough a bit, which means you've got to push that back in just a little.
How do you know when it's leaned and you can finish turning it?
Oh, look, it will go up about 100 RPM
And
to
you won't go any
150.
further?
Yeah, if you go any further, it will start to drop.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's a peak.
Yes.
All right. So when I push the throttle to give us some thrust to move, if I see the engine, or if I hear the engine coughing a little bit, it means it's not rich enough.
Yeah.
So I need to push it in
Just
to give it, to mix it a bit, to make it a bit richer.
I'll show you how much you need to push it in. So let's go.
Let's go. Okay. Release brakes.
All right, just test your brakes.
Yep.
Yeah, always good to get them tested pretty soon. I'll test mine.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, good.
It's all good.
Romeo Whiskey, join left base, runway 06, number 1.
Left base 06, number 1, Romeo Whiskey.
Apply some brake to slow it down. This segment of the taxiway seems a little downhill as well.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm going to do a full stop here. Check with traffic. No one here. All right. Let's go into taxiway Charlie. I've got my heels on the ground, on the floor.
Very good.
I'll do some braking here. This is actually idle. It's all the way out.
Yep.
Romeo Whiskey 06, clear, touch and go.
Okay, touch and go, 06, Romeo Whiskey.
So while I'm doing this, I can see that the ball is moving.
It's good, you're taxiing them all. Let's just slow down just a little.
Yeah. I'll press some brakes. Directional indicator is also moving slightly. Yep, that's working. Okay, we'll move into taxiway Alpha. So it seems like there's one more plane in the circuit this morning.
I think they're doing a full stop. So it might just be us.
Okay. Citabria.
There's a couple of layers of cloud up there.
Yeah.
There's a lower layer than a higher layer.
Alright. Windsock is flat actually. The wind. So I'll get into the Runup bay and move to the other side. And 10. into the wind. Okay, I'll stop here. Alright. Full stop. Okay, so we are now working on, where did it go? Before takeoff. Has that name changed?
Romeo Whiskey, clear touch and
It used to be Runup. That's what I was looking for. Alright, so parking brake is set. And we are relatively into the wind. Passenger seat backs and seat belts are fastened and secured. Cabin doors are closed and locked. Flight controls. Free and correct. Flight instruments checked and set. So set QNH 1010.
Right, so set your directional indicator to the compass.
Directional indicator.
Not that one.
Should go around here.
052, but you've got to set.
Of course, yes.
To the compass.
So probably 325. Maybe around here.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, so I've got the bug in heading just to the left of 6 or 06. Alright, so that's the flight instruments done. Fuel quantity, yeah, we've got about 90 liters as you said. I can see that in the fuel indicators, enough for a few touch and goes. Mixture, rich. Fuel selector valve checked on both. Okay, temperatures above 70 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, so that's basically the bottom of the green arc.
Yeah.
So as long as it's
just touching the green.
Yep,
actually, no, it's well within the green.
That's good.
It's good. Okay, throttle 1800 RPMs. All right, magneto checks. Both right now. I'm going to do magneto check. Left. Yep, 100 RPM drop, both. And right, 100 RPM drop, back to both. Vacuum gauge in the green. Meters on 0. Annunciator panel. It's working. Throttle idle. Throttle all the way back on idle, and that's good, it's working, and throttle at 1000 RPM. Okay. Throttle friction lock, yeah, it's good where it is. Strobe lights. Should I turn it on?
Just nav, sorry.
Navigation on, okay. So here it says set as desired. So any particular rules on this?
Normally we put the strobes on at the holding point.
Right.
Just so we don't burn them out.
Got it. Okay. And then once we take off, we turn it off, or just
leave them on.
Leave them.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Radius and avionics set. So we're going to switch to 120.10. Or maybe you should do it once.
You can do it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So switched to tower frequency 120.10. We don't use nav GPS or autopilot. We don't have a manual electric trim. But the elevator trim set for takeoff.
Just make sure, first flight of the day,
yeah.
Make sure it's got
travel both ways.
Travel both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to set that properly.
So back to takeoff. Alright, so flaps are up, no flaps. Alright, takeoff safety briefing.
Romeo Whiskey number 1.
Number 1, Romeo.
So we're going to do a normal takeoff. If any of the instruments or airspeed is not picking up, and if I see any of the pressure or the temperatures not in the green zone, we'll abort the takeoff. If we haven't taken off yet, we're just going to taxi off the runway. If we have become airborne and there is sufficient runway, we're just going to land and exit the runway, taxi away. If we have taken off, we're not going to turn back, and if there isn't enough if there isn't enough runway, we are not going to take off. We are going to look for a suitable landing place, 30 degrees left or right of our direction, and land in a field. If we have taken off and we are doing circuits and there is an engine failure, if we are above 1,000 feet, then we will attempt to fly and land and glide, basically, and land. All good.
Needs a little bit of work. Little bit of work. The important thing, first of all, we have to establish: is it a partial engine failure or is it a full engine failure? So basically, if I cannot maintain height and airspeed, I will treat it as a full engine failure.
So we'll try to see if I have still any thrust, any engine
if I'm able to maintain a safe ride speed, yes.
By using the throttle.
Whiskey, clear touch and go.
Alright,
and we lower the nose to maintain best glide speed.
Yes.
68 knots.
So I should mention that I'm going to try and develop the best gliding speed, which is
68.
68 knots.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. That's a different lesson, though.
Alright.
Alright.
You're not far away from it, so...
Yeah. Alright, so departure briefing. So today we are doing circuits. We discussed the exercises a little earlier. I'm going to try to do this without prompting and try to fly ahead of the plane. I'll do the radio calls. I will try to keep the circuits as tight as possible and see how many we can do. That might include go-arounds as well if I haven't established a good landing position. Alright, and that's it. I'm going to release the brakes.
Alright, just remember we're operating on 06 and we'll be conducting left-hand circuits.
Left-hand circuits.
With touch and goes.
Alright, so I'm going to line up. It is a transponder, right? It's at 3000, which is correct. Okay, so I'm going to line up on holding point Alpha, make the call, then wait for approval, take off, and start our circuits.
Yep.
Alright. Okay. Go.
It's a bit hard to lean it when that needle's doing this. Anyway.
Got to look at the range.
Yep.
Good to go. Alright.
Brakes.
Brake is off. Right. On the yellow line.
Romeo, whiskey number 1.
Number 1, Romeo, whiskey.
Okay, I'll stop here. Making sure everything is recording. Alright, so line up. So pitot switch. This is the heating switch, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Instruments check. So making sure that the bug is still good. QNH. Yep. Everything is in the green. P's and T's are in the green. Okay. Switch. We'll turn the strobe on.
Yep.
Transponder is set to 3000 and altimetry, yes, 1200 QNH. So our target altitude, sorry, okay, this plane doesn't have it, is 1300, sorry, 1350.
Yes.
For the circuit.
Correct.
Okay, 1350 is what I'm targeting for. Okay, and we're going to do a normal takeoff without flaps. Alright, and there's a few birds over there. Alright, so I can make the call now. Camden Tower, Julia Bravo Charlie at holding point 6, ready to take off for 4 circuits.
Julia Bravo Charlie, hold position.
Holding position, Julia Bravo Charlie.
Romeo Whiskey, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Romeo Whiskey.
Alright, so just remember it's holding point Alpha.
What did I say?
You said holding point 6.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Can make this simple.
always look at the sign if in doubt. Holding point Alpha. If you're at holding point Alpha, by definition, you're at runway 06.
Yeah. How many times can I make the same mistake? This will be the last one.
We'll see.
Yeah, never say last. No, seriously, this is the last one.
I'll put that back to 1,000. So a good idea when we start entering the runway, we just check fuel's on, mixture is rich, switches are on.
Yeah. I wanted to do the flow check that David shared, but I haven't practiced it yet, so
yep.
I'll do it another time.
Bravo Charlie, follow the east of Tarbury, just airborne, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared to take off, Julia Bravo Charlie. Okay.
Alright, so what have you forgotten?
Alright, so, forgotten? Oh yeah, lane. There's going to be mix, is rich. Fuel is both going to go on the center line.
And you would have found out when, as soon as you put the full power on, that would have coughed away.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, full throttle.
Heels on the floor.
Heels on the floor. Got a airspeed is alive, everything is in the green, please and please in the greens. Reaching 60 knots now and rotate. I've got 74 knots. It's gone over now. Okay, 74 knots. I've got the good heading. Trim 1, 2, yeah, about there. Heading is still good. Alright, I'm reaching 700 feet.
I just let the controls go for a minute.
Yeah.
Alright, that's alright.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to start with my turn now, looking right, center, left.
Romeo Whiskey, clear touch.
Turning left.
Clear touch and go, Romeo Whiskey.
$1,100 feet. I'm also picking up speed, which is okay. 1,300. I'm about to hit my altitude. And I'm about to hit my, yep, okay, I'm going to pitch down and level and pull back the throttle. 2,200. Trim. I'm going to start with my turn to the left now. Checking for traffic, right, center, left, and turning. And a little high, but it's okay.
Alright, all that was well done. Did you see how quickly we got the circuit height by adopting best climb?
Yes.
Rate of climb.
And I've gone over, yeah, I'm aware. So I'm reducing RPMs and pitching down a bit. And I'm making sure that I don't go wide. I'm going to level in a moment. Okay, leveling now. Alright. So I'm going to make the call. Julia Bravo Charlie, touch and go downwind.
Julia Bravo Charlie.
Okay, BUMFISH. So brakes are good, undercarriage is good, the mix is rich, fuel is sufficient for touch and go, instruments are good, I'm still in a good heading and altitude is good. The harnesses and hatches are good, and switches are probably configured. Okay. Alright, so I've gone past the threshold. I'm going to start my left turn immediately, and no, I haven't pulled back throttle, but I'm going to do that now. And I can go for 10 degrees flat because I'm under 100 RPM, sorry, 100 knots. Alright, so turning into base now. One thing I didn't do was to do a proper lookout, and am a little high, but at least I've got half and half. Sky and ground, and in the white arcs I'm going to go 20 degrees flap, doing the lookout, turning into base.
Don't forget trim.
Yeah. Okay, I've gone a little over, but I will correct with the heading. Alright. So lined up, I am on the high side, so I'm pulling back on power, trimming.
Juliet Bravo Charlie, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Juliet Bravo Charlie. I've got 70 knots, 75 knots. I'm going to, okay, idle. RPM is idle, I'm a bit high, so it should go around.
Alright, let's go
around. Juliet Bravo Charlie going around.
Full power, mate, full power. Full power, that's not full power.
Juliet Bravo Charlie.
Alright. Now that was not too bad actually. You turned base too early though.
Yeah.
Got you too close to that traffic.
Yeah.
Alright, don't forget to retract your flap 10 degrees at a time.
Yeah.
Alright, and you forgot to go to full flap.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
in down, in final.
Yes.
Gone, yeah.
Yeah. Come on, 10 more. So, overall wasn't too bad.
Okay, let's do a landing this time.
So the only thing, just watch that speed.
Yeah. Yeah, it was obviously the speed didn't go well. Alright, so I'm above 700, so I'm going to do a left turn, look out. All good, left, right, and center. Okay. So I don't have best climb rate or speed, so it's taken me a while to get up here.
Romeo Whiskey, flight downwind, touch and go.
Romeo Whiskey, clear touch and go.
Okay, I'm going to level up and pitch down. I've got speed, I've got altitude, 2200 RPMs. I'm going to do a left turn, checking right, center, left, and doing my left turn now. Yeah.
That's probably trim.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Very well done.
Yeah.
Nose, I think, still wants to pitch up a little.
Alright. I could do a faster, like a tighter turn, but...
No.
Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm going to do my call now. Juliet Bravo Charlie, downwind for touch and go.
Juliet Bravo Charlie.
Alright, so BUMFISH, brakes are good, undercarriage is down, mix is rich, fuel is enough, instruments are good in the grain, switches, lights are good, magnetos are on both, and harnesses and hatches are all secure. Alright, I'm going to pull back my throttle to 1800, drop the speed a little, trim for this speed. I'm a little low, so I'll get that altitude back up to 1300 and go for 10 degrees flap. I've just reached the threshold, so
don't turn yet.
Not yet. So my speed is 70.
Can you see that little tower?
Yep.
Yeah, that's your marker. All right, 1500. You want to turn inside that tower.
Sorry, where is it?
Don't worry, let's turn.
Just turn.
Yeah.
Okay,
just bring your power back. 1500.
1500
Yeah.
for the RPMs.
Yeah.
Alright, doing
Power's
30
just
degree.
down there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright,
Now,
so I'm
what's
going
your
to
airspeed?
level off. Airspeed
20.
is 80. Yeah. Another notch of flap.
Yeah, you're a little slow with the flap.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
70.
now trim it for 75.
75 and doing my turn to final. That's a 30 degree turn to final. It's going to be a little wide. Yeah, this is not looking good. Yeah.
Just bring your power back. Power back, not up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And flap
So
30 degrees.
30 degrees flap.
No, that's 30.
Oh, damn. AHH has a different setup down there. It doesn't have that last notch. Alright.
I'll make it too easy for you.
Yeah.
Alright, so you see how we got,
Bravo Charlie, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go. Julia Bravo Charlie.
see how we got quite a pronounced nose down attitude? That's what I want to get away from.
Yeah. Well, this is not a good landing, so again, I'm going to go around.
No. Keep it going.
Yep.
I think it will come out okay. Alright. Round out. Round out. Just hold it. Power.
Power's all the way back.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Oops.
it was a little balloon. Yeah.
That's alright. Flat. Full power.
Okay, rotate.
Alright, just landed a bit flat, that one.
Yeah.
That's what caused the bounce.
Yep. Okay, so it's again. Heading is good. I've got a good climb speed. $70 something, 75 knots. Alright.
Come here, Romeo Whiskey, clear touch and go.
About to cross 700 feet, getting a lookout. Right, center, left. I'm going to turn left now. 10 degrees. So 15 degree left turn. A little more. Okay, leveling off the wings and reach my altitude. So pull back, power 2200 and trim. A little more. Okay, gonna do my left turn in a moment. Right, center, left. Left turn. 30 degree left turn. I'm a bit fast, so I'm going to pull back RPMs a little more. Okay, I'm going to level off right here.
There's your tower. Give you
Got
down,
it. Yes, got
Give
it.
you
got
downwind
it.
call.
Okay. Julia Bravo Charlie, downwind for touch and go.
Julia Bravo Charlie.
Alright, don't worry about BUMFISH.
Yes.
Alright, let's bring the power back.
Power back to 1800.
Hold the attitude.
Holding altitude. Alright. And
10
trim
degrees.
for this.
Yep.
10 degrees of flap. Looking out for traffic. Right, center, left.
Alright.
And doing the left turn. Oh, not yet. Just give it a bit.
Too early. Can you see the tower?
Yeah. I can see it, yeah.
You just want to turn inside that tower.
Alright.
Alright, now
Okay, now I can do the turn.
1500.
Yeah, down to 1500. Altitude and turning face now.
Now get your speed back a little. Back.
Back. Yeah. With altitude.
Yeah, reduce.
Right.
Correct. Excellent. And let's go 20.
20 degree flap.
Right, I want to try to get our descent profile a bit better.
Alright.
This is why I'm talking to you. Alright, what's your airspeed?
Airspeed is a bit low, so I'm going to add pitch forward to increase.
So, now you need to start assess. Too high, too low?
Good, I think good altitude.
Right, I think you're high. Look, you should be 500 feet above the ground.
500, well, okay, that's a big difference. Alright, I'm going to turn left now.
How do you solve that?
Pitch down.
No, power.
Oh,
remember, power is rate of descent.
Right.
Right, hold your airspeed. Bring that power back even more. 30 degrees of flat.
Juliet Bravo Charlie, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Juliet Bravo Charlie.
Alright, is power idle?
Idle for power.
Alright. See how we look a little flatter now on our approach? Look at your airspeed.
Airspeed is good, 70.
It's good. Now we will start to get some sink. When you start to feel that, just put a bit of power on.
Yep. And I'm trimming as I go for this.
If you don't get the sink, just keep this going.
Okay.
Just airspeed.
Yeah, airspeed is 70.
I'm not feeling any sink, so that's good. This is looking good.
Alright, I'm going to level off in a moment. And now?
Yep.
And hold
just
down.
hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Hold
now raise it.
Okay.
Hey,
nice.
You did that yourself.
Thanks.
Flaps.
Okay, flaps all the way up. Full throttle. Whoop. Whoop. 60 degrees rotate. So I've got to be careful with the...
Just make sure your flaps are fully retracted.
Yeah.
But that was pretty well done.
Yeah, thanks. It felt good.
Alright, so a bit of coaching from me.
Yeah.
That time. Let's see how you go on your own this time.
Yep.
It's all about airspeed, attitude, and assessing too high, too low.
Got it.
Remember your turn final 500 feet above the ground. Which means you might have to reduce power on base.
Early up, yeah.
But you're flying much better today.
Yeah.
Clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Romeo.
Alright, 700 feet, I'm going to do my left turn. Right, center, left. Just 18 knots. I'll try to get back to about 76 for best rate of climb. And we'll lever wings now.
I'd anticipate you reaching this high.
Yep. And altitude reached. Pull back 2200 and trim for this speed. Alright. Checking for traffic, right, center, left. Just wait for a moment to get over the river and do my left turn now. Altitude is good. I'm not struggling with the controls like last week either. Feels much.
Yeah, you haven't got the dev grip today.
Yeah. Okay, leveling off now. I'll do my call. Julia Bravo Charlie, downwind for touch and go.
Juliet Bravo Charlie.
Alright. Might skip BUMFISH this time because I'm on the threshold. So I'm going to pull back to 1800. Trim for this speed. Looking at the tower. I also used for reference those peaks back there.
Yep.
Today they're visible. Alright.
Flaps.
Flaps at 10. Yep. Trim for this speed again with the flaps on, and I'm about to turn. Yep, now. And
what should your power be? That's
1500 for power and flap
Don't
20.
let that nose drop. Don't let the nose drop.
Let's
see the airspeed builds up.
Yep.
And you overspeed the flaps.
Yep, yep. So I'm looking for 70 knots here. So I'm going to go for a third degree.
No, not yet. Too early. You go 30 degrees on final.
Okay.
Right, just raise the nose a bit. Bring that airspeed back. Bit. Not too much though.
Alright, so 70 degrees, so 70 knots. I'm going to start with my left turn into final now. Starting now.
Alright, too high, too low. Look at your altimeter.
Too high.
Yeah, so reduce power.
Reduce power, yep.
Alright, let's go.
And full flaps.
Now I'm going full flaps early because we're high.
Yeah.
Normally I'd leave full flaps a little later. Just hold this approach, this is looking good.
Yep.
Alright, don't fight the aeroplane. Don't feel like you need to control it.
No. Yeah, I should put back a little, just trim it. I am using a rudder.
Yeah, that's
to
good.
Get us,
That's
in the right
excellent.
heading.
Juliet Bravo Charlie, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Juliet Bravo Charlie. So the line that I've targeted is stable on the windshield. Okay, over the threshold to idle throttle and pulling back now. Okay, flaps up.
Keep that directional control.
Yep, and full throttle.
Away we go.
60 degrees, rotate.
That's two landings you've done now.
Yes. Okay. Keeping the heading, looking for the airspeed at best rate of climb. Looking out the window, make sure we're still in good relation to the ground. 70 knots.
Runway, whiskey is downwind for a full stop.
Passing 700 feet.
On 10.
Runway, whiskey, change runway 10.
Okay, about to do my left turn. Checking for traffic. Left, center, right, and doing a left turn. I did a pitch down before the turn so I could see if there's anything ahead of us.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to level the wings in a moment. About now, yep. Oh, still climbing, got my altitude and pull back the throttle.
Remember, we wait for that airspeed.
Yeah, built up, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Right, bring it back now.
Now I can bring it back, yep, correct.
And trim.
Trim for the speed.
Excellent.
Alright, I can see the other plane in the circuit.
Yeah,
so
they're doing a full stop on 10.
Full stop, yes. Alright, doing my lookout.
Seems like we've got a little wind blowing us.
Yeah, right, center, left, doing the left turn.
Right, just watch your height.
Yep.
And we're just turning a little wide on this one.
Going to make that turn a bit tighter. Okay, almost ready to level off. Okay, level off now. Alright. Okay, so this is a full stop.
I know, touch and go.
Oh, touch and go. Juliet Bravo Charlie, downwind for touch and go.
Juliet Bravo Charlie, runway 06, clear touch and go.
Runway 06, clear the touch and go, Juliet Bravo Charlie. Alright, okay, flap 10, yep. Looking for my marker there, the antenna.
You can do your BUMFISH now, so
Yep,
brakes.
okay. Brakes, undercarriage is down, mix is rich.
Mix is rich, fuel is on and sufficient.
Fuel is sufficient.
Instruments
are
good.
the green.
Switches on.
Switches and magnetos on the both. And
harnesses.
And harnesses are good.
See, that's
Okay.
how quick you can get it done.
Yes. Left turn.
Power 1500.
1500 for power. Left turn. I've got flap on 10 already.
Airspeed. No, power's 1500, not 18, 17. 15.
Yeah,
1500.
Yep.
Airspeed.
Airspeed.
This is why you're still a little bit high.
So I need to pull up a little to bleed some speed. Okay,
Alright.
that's it, that's better. And leveling off, not just yet. Now. Okay, I'm putting pull up because my speed is still a bit high.
Flaps.
Flaps 220.
Alright, this is looking better.
Yep, alright.
Anticipate that
So
turn.
turning now, doing the lookout and turning.
See, when you get that speed under control, things start to happen for you.
Yep.
Right, we're just overshooting a bit, so
Yeah, we'll go back.
we'll need to be mindful of that.
Probably my turn from downwind to base is a bit wide. Maybe I need to make it a bit tighter.
Downwind to base. No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
good. You're a little bit wider on this circuit.
Yeah.
Right, so now you need to...
They flap, maybe leave
Don't go to
flap
flap
for
yet.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might need a little bit of power on this one. Don't let that nose pitch up though, because then your airspeed drops.
Okay, airspeed is 71 or 72 knots.
Now you
Flap
can go
30.
flat.
Come on, flap.
Alright, what's your airspeed?
Airspeed 60, too low, so I'm going to pitch down a little.
Remember, performance, look at your performance, attitude. We haven't got a clearance yet, have we?
We're good.
We
So
haven't got
speed
a
is
cleared
back.
lane. Charlie Bravo, Charlie, short final 06. Alright, go around.
Charlie Bravo Charlie, you've been cleared.
Yeah, my apologies, we're going around anyway. Julie Bravo, Charlie.
Roger.
I didn't think we were cleared.
Yeah,
Just 10, yeah, that's it, 20.
That's one, yeah.
That's good.
and speed is picking up.
Alright,
Do one more knot.
one more knot. Sorry, that was my mistake. I didn't think we were cleared.
So we didn't get a clearance.
I don't remember him giving us a clearance, but maybe he did.
No, I don't remember in final.
Anyway, there's no use arguing with them. They're like traffic police.
No, it's okay.
You'll never win the argument.
That's no problem.
But you got good go-round practice with full flap.
Yeah, yeah.
You did the right thing. Full power, flaps 20. Re-establish the climb.
Okay, 700. I'm going to do my left turn. Look out, right, center, left, all clear. So left turn, 15 degree. Wow, it is getting bumpy now compared to the first circuit.
It's bumpy in this patch, then it smooths out.
Yeah.
Attitude. Attitude.
Right, yeah.
Airspeed's already
Speed,
there, so you can
so-
bring that power back. And then
Back to
trim.
22. Trim for this speed. All right. Okay, I'm going to do my left turn. Looking the lookout. Okay, left turn now.
Just left that a little late.
Yep.
See, now we're right over these houses. Just remember, set the attitude, let it settle down, then trim to hold.
Okay. I'm going to pull back on power as well because we're going a bit fast. And well, we do have wind pushing us quite a bit now. I can.
Yeah,
It's
so
like-
off,
yeah.
offset. Just give you downwind call.
Julia Bravo Charlie for touch and go downwind.
Charlie Bravo Charlie, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Julia Bravo Charlie. Alright, pulling back to 1800. We're going very fast right now. Trimming for this speed. I'm going to pull 10 degrees off flap in a moment. Where is the antenna?
Should be just down there somewhere.
Yeah, it's probably right under us. Just went past the threshold.
10 degrees.
10 degrees flap. In the lookout. Right, center, left. Okay, left turn. Oh, there's the antenna. Okay, we still have a little bit of room to move. Okay, wind speed, sorry, airspeed, 1775 knots. And I'll maintain this speed. So left turn now. Holding that 75 knot speed. Okay. We are below 1,000 feet. Better than last time, but still. Speed is still 70 knots, 75 knots, sorry. Gonna do 1 more knots of flap. Getting the lookout, right.
Alright, so start to turn.
And turning now. 70 knots. Still 70 knots. Okay, that's good. Gonna pull power back a little more. Okay, and on final. Flaps full. Pulling back on RPMs, 1,000. Trim. I don't think we got a call again.
We're clear.
Okay. Right, pulling back now. Bit of rudder to the left. Alright. Flap is up. Full power. Alright, 60 knots, rotate.
I think you got the hang of it.
Yeah, let's see if I can like make this non-eventful permanently. 1, 2, trim for the climb. Like I'd like every circuit to be identical.
74 knots, come on.
Yeah, too many knots. I've got the correct heading, I just get the speed under control.
Don't get it too high because the speed can drop quite rapidly on you.
Yeah. Okay, that's just it's 80 knots. I'm okay with that. Alright, I'm going to do my left turn. Right, center and left while I'm turning. Yeah, this area here is bumpy. On the other side of the runway, so good.
Because of these hills here, I think.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to level the wings in a moment and reaching my altitude. Wait for the wind airspeed to pick up at this altitude and pull back 2200 RPMs. Alright, got the speed and got the altitude. So right, center, left, clear, and doing the left left turn now.
Alright, we should get one more in.
Touch and go. Yeah,
we'll do a touch and go and then full stop. We might refuel before the next flight.
Sure.
Otherwise I'll be running late for the 10 o'clock.
Yep. Leveling wings now. Okay. Julia Bravo Charlie, downwind for touch and go.
Bravo Charlie, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Julia Bravo Charlie. Alright, so I'm going to pull back power to 1800. Slow it down a little, BUMFISH, brakes are good and the curvature is still there. Mix is rich, fuel is sufficient for another touch and go. Everything is in the green in the instruments, lights and switches are good, magnetics on both, and harnesses are all locked, and seatbelts. And degrees slap. 1500 degrees, 1500 RPMs, keeping the altitude, trim, Okay, speed at 80 knots. I'm going to do my turn now. There's the tower, so left turn into base. 70 knot, 75 knots speed. Runway there. Okay, a little more. Okay, leveling wings. 20-degree flap. Okay,
Right,
anticipating the turn.
Now you need to watch your height.
Yeah.
And airspeed. Look, your airspeed's
Probably
low and
dropping
your
a
height.
lot, and the height is too low, so
Yeah,
I'll use power for that.
Use power, exactly. Keep that nose down, otherwise your airspeed won't.
All right.
Are you looking at your airspeed, Peter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, left turn.
Left turn.
Airspeed is low, so I'm going to pitch it down a little.
Good.
To pick it up again. Trimming. Okay, 17 knots on final.
Alright. Start to reduce that
Reduce power,
Yeah.
1500.
Don't forget flap.
Yep. Flap, maximum flap. Alright. And
Now
reduce RPMs.
Excellent. You feel that nose, that tail just lift up a bit?
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit
yeah.
of downwind.
But it was
coming.
momentarily.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have time to do anything about that.
Just bring that power back.
Yeah. Power idle. Let's pull back a little. Okay, flap up. Full throttle. 60 knots and rotate.
Right, just need to get that nose that little bit higher.
Camden Ground, Tarbria, Mike Whiskey Yankee at Curtis, received Alpha, request start and taxi 4 circuits.
Mike Whiskey Yankee, start approved, taxi holding point Alpha runway 06.
Start approved, taxi holding point Alpha, runway 06, Mike Whiskey Yankee.
80 knots. Correct heading. 700 feet.
Look at the right. Have a look at the right fuel gauge.
Yeah, that's almost empty. Indicated.
It's not. It's just because we're
Yeah.
climbing.
All right, I'm doing my left turn. Hit the lookout.
The fuel gauges dramatically understate the amount of fuel you've got.
Yeah, even on the ground, if you're on a pitch, it will show a big difference.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll do a full stop this time.
Full stop, yeah. Need to turn a little more for downwind. Okay, level wings. Oh, I went over. Pick up speed, throttle back to 2200. Alright. Okay, checking for traffic, right, center, left. All good. I'll do my left turn into downwind. So this will be a full stop.
Full stop.
Yep. A bit high, but
Alright,
reduce
so solve
my
that.
speed, reduce my RPMs. Get that under control. Okay, a little more for the turn, and then I'll make the call. Well, there's the wind. Okay. Julia Bravo Charlie, downwind for full stop.
Bravo Charlie, clear to land.
Clear to land, Julia Bravo Charlie. Alright. So altitude is good, trim is good, BUMFISH. So brakes are good, undercarriage still there. Instruments good, fuel mix is rich, fuel, instruments on the green, switches good, magnetos on both, and checks harnesses and seat belts are fastened. Alright, so where is, there's a tower. Alright, so pull back 1500 10 flaps, 10 degrees of flap.
Just slow the aeroplane down. That's
Slow down, yeah, so pitching up to slow down. And I'm going to do my left turn now, checking for traffic, right, center, left, all good. So 30 degree bank of angle. Airspeed is good. Leveling wings off now. Alright, second level of flap. Alright, actually altitude is better than last time. So I'm gonna do my turn in a moment. I probably need to add some thrust. Get us there.
Okay. Hold the nose up if you're adding thrust,
yeah.
because your air. Look at your airspeed.
Yeah.
Holding the nose up. Come on, let's turn.
Turning. Yeah.
That will only make it worse. But good use of power.
Yep. All right. So lined up with the runway.
Right. So now.
So pull back power. Flap. It's a bit early, but still okay.
Yeah,
30 degrees, yeah. Trimming for this speed, and I think the approach is good. I still have thrust there, it's about 1400 RPM. A little bit of right rudder. 70 knots airspeed, which is nice. Okay, idle, power idle. Pulling back.
Pull back a little more. There.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Whew. Nice.
See how we pull back a little more and we just...
Yeah.
None of this bouncing.
I'm holding the back pressure there.
That's good.
Just to release some brakes. And some brakes.
Yeah, keep it on that center line. Very good. And follow the yellow line.
Okay. I probably should have done some braking earlier.
Yes. All good.
Yeah.
Lead off your brakes. Lead off the brakes.
Okay. That was not too bad.
Alright, so you got to clean the aircraft up now.
Removal flap. The strobe is off. Nav is on. Beacon is on. Should I turn nav off?
Ah, yeah, you can turn them off.
That was exhaustive, but
switch to ground to
ground.
Sometimes they don't give you a clearance to taxi to ground. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
I've got clearance to land, so I guess what follows landing.
Like
is
some of the
taxiing.
controllers are lazy. They won't do the taxi to parking.
Oh man.
But we're going to do it anyway. So.
Yeah. There's nothing else you can do once you land. So we're going to the Bowser.
No, we'll just put it outside the Scout hangar.
Okay.
Because I'll be late for my next lesson. If I refuel, I'm already running a bit late. So we'll refill it before the next lesson.
Oh, okay, as part of the next lesson.
Yes.
Sure.
Before we go.
Yeah. I guess, you don't want to leave your student waiting. Alright.
Can I just take control?
Your control.
Alright. You can shut down now.
Alright, so shutdown checklist. Where did they put it? Where?
Down here.
Okay.
Don't worry about the park brake.
Alright. Yep, okay. Electrical equipment is off. So avionics master switch.
Magnetos is